Scentsy fans, it's Patricia, and today I have a haul for you. This haul includes first Sniffs for 2 cents, plus some retired items from late August, and I'm expecting my September 1st order in about 3 days. So here we have some retired warmers. I wanted to pick up a backup of this one. It is Tea Rose. So what I will do is I'll take a picture of my warmer and I'll put it right here so you can see what it looks like. I love that warmer so much. If you see it in clearance, I suggest picking it up. I wanted to have a Chasing Fireflies. And for a customer, she wanted Heart is Home. So those are all mini warmers. Now, with her mini warmers, she picked up a 3-pack of 10-watt bulbs. I suggest if you are a consultant and your customer says they want 10-watt bulbs, just make sure that they have one of the rare mini warmers that actually take 10 watts and they're not getting the 10-watt ones by mistake. And my customer's on the ball. She knows what's going on. So it was one of the pumpkin warmers from last year. She wanted replacement bulbs for that. I have a 3-pack of 25-watt clear bulbs, so that is always good to have. And a couple of consultant things. I have 2 packs. The other one just fell, so I'm not going to reach for it. 2 packs of the Scentsy felt samples. So if you're a customer of mine, you'll often see felt samples show up in the mail. All right, so for my husband, I did pick up a warmer, and it is the Chicago Bears helmet warmer. So we are going to unbox this together. Now, I did contact support, and they told me that this was 9 watts. It says on the bottom 9 watts, but I believe I watched Lisa Roberry's video, and I thought she said 8 watts. So I'm hoping it is indeed 9 watts, because 1 watt can make a big difference. And this one has sold out, but there are still other ones available, so check the website and see if your team is still available. And I'm happy to get this now because then I can set it up for him on Sunday. So it comes with a lid, and sorry about the crinkling, and the lid has cutouts so you can have scent release. And this is more of something that he really wanted, so I'm pretty much getting it for him. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, so let's unbag it. It is an element warmer, which means it heats the wax without a light bulb. It has a heating plate right here. The bears. I love it. And here is and you can put your hand in here. It would be kind of neat if you put like the wax you were melting. I don't know if it would get too warm, but you could showcase it like this. So let's see what the wattage is on the bottom here. It says 9 watt. So 9 watts for the helmets, and it is not overly heavy. And if you're going to use wax removal for this, where you cannot put this in the freezer, so that eliminates that method, you can do the warm-up method or the cool-down method. You can do cotton balls or cotton cleanups. I don't suggest ever kind of sticking something sharp in and flicking it out, but some people do use the edge of a clamshell once the wax is hardened. You just kind of dig your clamshell down under the lip of wax and it pops out that way. And just the shape of this, I think it would be conducive to doing that. So the helmet has a little notch, and so does the warmer right here. So that's how you know how the lid goes on properly. And there you go. Isn't that adorable? Just going to put it right here. I don't think you'll be able to see it, but it's right up there for now. And he can just look at us. Little helmet guy. Okay. So also for my husband, we have 2 Blue Grotto car bars because he loves this in car bars, and it was on the discontinued list, so that made me a little bit nervous. I'm just going to move something. Okay, I have a Kukui and coconut pods. These are retired, but this is such a nice scent, and the pods perform very, very well. And the rest is all wax. So some of this is for a customer and some of it is for me. For a customer, she wanted 2 key lime and grapefruit. And this is a bright lime scent. Let me just smell it. Yeah, it does smell delicious. It makes me hungry. It makes me want, I made homemade limeade maybe about a month ago, and the whole family really loved it. So what I do is I just make a simple syrup, and then I squeeze fresh limes, a certain amount, and then add water. And it's just a really nice treat. Obviously, sugar goes into this simple syrup. Anyway, back to the wax. I have an Evening Sky, and I love this one. It went into my club, and I believe it's in the floral. Oh, but it's a beautiful romantic vanilla floral. I really love it. And I have Dashing, which is along the same line, but almost like a gentle, smooth, woodsy vanilla. So that is really, really nice. I have Rainbow Sherbet, which is basically strawberry, lime, and orange, I think. Oh, so strong, very sweet. You gotta like sweet scents for that, but it is a boomer. I have 2 pink pineapple and sugar. I suspect we will see this in the catalog next season. I'm anticipating it will make a debut in the catalog. It's part of the summer collection, which just retired, but it seemed to be well received and it was available in quite a few products. I think it has pink pineapple, sugared something, and there was another note that I thought was odd. I can't remember what the other note is, but I'll put them down below for you. I have a sunset sky and strawberry, and this reminded me of almost like a fruity shampoo. It was really, really nice. The strawberry was similar to me as the strawberry that you would get from Strawberry and Rockmelon. And we have a Honey Crisp Harvest. This was scent of the month for August. And this has Honey Crisp apples, pears, and like a sweet musk kind of thing going on. Yeah, and the smell is gorgeous, but sometimes performance for me has been lacking. So unfortunately, I'm not sure if time will help that one. We'll have to see. So we have 3 bars of Very Vanilla. And Very Vanilla has tonka in it. It's got vanilla, and it does describe itself in the bakery section as a sultry vanilla, so just keep that in mind. Sometimes when Scentsy doesn't know where to put scents and you're kind of suspicious is it's a true bakery, read the scent notes really carefully because sometimes there'll be a couple adjectives in there that will kind of clue you in as to what type of scent this is. Yes, and this is like a pretty perfumey vanilla. Oh, very nice. So that is 3 bars of Very Vanilla. And that one is carried over into this fall winter, which is nice. Sometimes I feel like we go through stages where we don't have a lot of vanilla. And then all of a sudden they make a bunch of vanilla. And then we feel like we have too many vanillas. And I feel like it goes in stages. Like sometimes we'll be like, there's no grapefruit. And then all of a sudden they produce a lot of grapefruit. And then there's so much grapefruit, people get sick of it. Or gingerbread. Then they produce so much gingerbread. It's like, I wish we could kind of drop them a little bit more slowly over time instead of in batches. All right, we have Squeeze a Day. This is a typically a top seller, but not in the fall winter catalog, I believe, just because it's more spring summer, but it is a year-round beautiful lemon. But I would say the majority of people would choose to warm this in the summer. So it's a very bright, sweet lemon with some vanilla in the background. By the Sea is recently retired, which is a shocker. And this is dewy seaside grass and wafting ocean air kind of thing. I feel like there's driftwood in here, so it's a little bit of a woodsy, bright backdrop with that one. We have Summer Moonlight. I picked up one of these because I thought I don't want to club it, but I do want to have a bar on hand should it retire. And this one is really pretty. It's a great bedroom scent at about a medium light intensity, but it goes for days at that lighter than medium intensity. So I think from memory it's got strawberries, sandalwood, and sweet pea. All right, I have Cinnamon Vanilla. So this one is a year-round scent in the spice category, and I think it's got vanilla, cinnamon, cassia, and I think coconut milk maybe? Yeah, and the cinnamon is a little bit more assertive in this one, but it is really nice. I have 2 Johnny Appleseeds. And did you know there's a Johnny Appleseed Day? It's coming up later in the month. It's not something Patricia made up. It's on the, I guess it's like a social day. When I'm doing up the wax melting challenge, in addition to the prompts that people suggest to me, I consult I think it's called, oh gosh, I'll put it down below what it is. And there's a lot of prompts on there, and some of them aren't realistic, like, you know, make your bed day or something like that. But there is a Johnny Appleseed Day coming up. So this one is Macintosh apples, the peels, and pear, and it's a very strong, basic but good apple scent. I'm glad to see that one has become a year-round staple. All right, that one that's retired from the spring and summer is Coastal Sunset. I warmed some of these in tester form in my daughter's room, and it just lasted such a long time. It was a beautiful scent. There was coconut, sandalwood, and I think amethyst amber. So I think I had the testers going 4 to 5 days. It was just a phenomenal performer. I have a Mystery Man. A lot of my locals tend to buy this one from me in a pinch, so sometimes I never get to warm it, but yeah, it's got, I think it's got white cedar and bergamot, and it's like a sexy man type of scent. I'll put the notes below for you. We have a Jammy Time. This one always makes me think of my sister. It's a top tier bar in terms of longevity. Very long lasting, I find. There's lavender in this, and it's a nighttime soothing blend for a lot of people, but you can warm it for days and days. I have 2 baked apple pie. This one has like a spicy apple and a little bit of crust. Not very much crust. I really find it's overshadowed by the apple and cinnamon. But this is one that's been around for a long time. And it is available in Scentsy Club as a brick. Also Jammy Time, Johnny Appleseed, and blueberry cheesecake. And so this one has the blueberries, the New York cream cheese cheesecake, and the graham cracker crust. And it is a cheesecake scent, which is tangy. Some people don't like that tangy lactonic type of note. I'm okay with it. The blueberry is very strong. This is assertive. You can definitely smell it easily. All right, so let's bring up some first sniffs for, I picked up 2 of the Maple Peak, which is a Canadian exclusive for our, I think it's the 15th anniversary with Scentsy, and we have the NFL goal line. So what I'll do is I will bring up the website and I will read this description so that we have something to go off of besides just what I think. So for the NFL goal line, if you're looking for this scent, you can type it in the search bar, or you can go to collections and then you would go to license and there's NFL collection. So there is another bar called Gridiron Rush, and that was the first NFL bar. So this is the second one that they've released. And this one is a license bar, which means it's $1 more per bar. Keep that in mind. License bars are purchased individually on the site. So this one is in the fresh category, and Scentsy says, cool icy air and rich fir balsam rush past sweet jasmine and a blitz of sandalwood musk for a refreshing victory. Now, if I remember, Gridiron Rush, I think had sandalwood and apple and I don't know, I can't remember. But this one has icy air, fir balsam, jasmine, and sandalwood musk. Oh, I like this one better than Gridiron Rush for sure. Yeah, I can definitely get the cool icy air. I wonder what, you know what this makes me think of with the cool icy air? It's like, we've got an injury, grab the, the icy hot or whatever that stuff's called and rub it on the muscles. Yeah, you can smell the fir balsam with that icy air. It almost smells like you could imagine a crisp lawn as you head from like the fall months into the winter, like it's getting very cold. Yeah, and it's really nice. It almost smells like there might be a little bit of apple in here too. It says cool icy air. I definitely smell that. Fir balsam, I'd say yes. Sweet jasmine, I think that's just giving it the sweetness that I like. Sandalwood musk is probably what I get the least, but that might be a base note that comes out more on warm. So I would say this is pretty nice for me on scent appeal, so I'm enjoying that one. It's a nice green color wax, similar to my shirt. All right, and then we have Maple Peak. And hopefully you're still interested in hearing about this if you're in the US, because a lot of times I find they take a product that's exclusive to a certain country, and eventually the other countries get to experience it as well, if it's popular enough. So let's bring up, I'm going to go to collections, and this one will be Canada 15th Anniversary Limited Time Products. There is a mini warmer that's also coming out, and these arrive to the website on Monday, September the 9th. As I filmed the video today, it is September 7th. So it does say coming soon. And it says, gather around the campfire for an authentic Canadian outdoor adventure of toasted maple and sweet marshmallow intertwined with wisps of smoked cedarwood. Ooh, that's a long one. That's a long description. All right, it says toasted maple, sweet marshmallow, and wisps of smoked cedarwood, and they do talk about a campfire. So let's see. I'm not huge into maple scents, so if my reaction seems less enthusiastic, keep that in mind. Oh, this is so good. I don't smell a lot of maple. I smell a lot of maybe I smell a little bit on the bottom, but it's a different kind of maple. It doesn't smell like maple syrup. I guess it does say smoked. It smells some smokiness. Toasted maple. It smells different on the bottom. It smells like something I've eaten recently, but I can't pinpoint what it is. But the top has a lot of marshmallow. Oh, I think I'm gonna like this. I would say intensity is about a medium. There's something weird about it. I wish I could pinpoint what it is. Anyway, what I will do, rather than keep you here and struggle with what it reminds me of, I will put this in Tester Tuesday voting, And if you want to hear about it, it gets enough votes, we will see it on a Tester Tuesday coming up. And then I'll hopefully have made the connection by then. So yes, I hope you have a great day in your neck of the woods. Thanks for sticking around. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe. If you want to be notified when I post videos, there's a little bell that you can also select all. So take care, and I will see you guys in the next one.